Gross. "2020 kind of feels a lot like being on a ship. Maybe you wanted to be on this ship, maybe you didn't. Maybe you thought you were going to be on a different ship. Maybe you thought you were on a cruise boat, and you found out that you were kind of in the basement floor bedroom of the Titanic. Really, 2020 feels like being on a ship because it feels a lot like being in the Doldrums. The Doldrums were these things where sailors would go out to sea. They would use their giant sails to catch wind and skim across the water and go to distant lands they hadn't imagined before. But there would be spots in the ocean that, either due to storms or the passage of wind or being between land masses, there was just no wind. The sails were useless. They weren't going anywhere. And that's what this year has kind of felt like. I was going to go on a college visit in early March, and 2 days before I left, the campus shut down due to coronavirus. After that, I hadn't really planned any trips. My senior year kind of just disappeared. And one final trip I had planned to Colorado with some friends got canceled, maybe also a day or two before it happened. So it's just been a lot of me being here in this room that you guys have seen the corner of. And it's felt like I'm not going anywhere, both physically, mentally, emotionally. Emotionally has probably actually been the most, but that's whatever. I come to you to pose a question. If 2020 is the Doldrums, what are you doing to get out? Are you accepting your fate? Are you stranded? Have you decided that this is just where you are now? Or have you gotten out your paddle, whether that be art, creativity, reading, writing? What are you doing to move forward? For me, it's been plants. I started off quarantine with maybe one plant, this one right here. This is my plant Odin, if I can find the name. It's not gonna show up well. It started with one plant, it started with Odin. Then I got 2 pothoses, love them, they're beautiful. One of them is right here. They're doing great, also, kind of getting all over the place. Still haven't told my roommates that I'm bringing plants, but they don't answer their Snapchats or their emails, so whatever. At first, I didn't really feel like I had an escape. I felt like I was in this room until it was time to go, or the world got safe. And I'm kind of quickly realizing that the world isn't going to just become safe and allow us to go outside. So I've had to find other ways to cope, to be okay. For right now, it's getting ready to leave for college. There used to be hats and scarves and stuff on that wall. They're not anymore. They're in a box in the basement. Because I leave for college in 18 or for anywhere from 20 to 17 days, I will be getting in a car and going to my college campus, where I will sit in another room for 14 days with no human contact. And it'll be great because it's not here. What do you do to get out of the Doldrums? What do you do to move forward in times where you feel like you can't? Do you get out your paddle, whether that be anything creative or not creative? Do you do a sport? Do you... Like, what's up? What do you do when you feel like you're stuck? I would love to know. I need help. But also, it would be really good to share so other people can figure out what they're doing in this unprecedented time. What do you do when you feel like you're stuck? I would love to know. Keep me updated, and I'll try to keep you guys updated. Later.